Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Journey with Attorney John Lee. I'm your host, yours truly. And for today's episode, we'll be talking about how to move on from the heartbreak of failing the bar exams and what are the best practices that you can use in your preparation for this year's bar exams if you intend to take this year's bar exams. And before we go to our topic, I'd like to thank one of our viewers, si Mr. Kapati Alvin John, who made a comment in one of our earlier episodes. Sabi niya, isa rin daw siya sa mga sawi ng 2024 bar, lalo na nadali siya sa butal. And when I asked him further, apparently the individual grades were released 2 to 3 days after the announcement of the results, no? So this is a good thing for everyone among you who intend to take the 2025 bar exams, because now that you've seen your grades, you know your weak areas and you know your strong ones. And with this data, you can make the necessary adjustments, okay? So, all right. First, let's talk about moving on. I know most of you who've taken the bar and who did not make it, I know most of you gave it your all. And I know that pag-prepare for the bar is one of the most challenging trials of your life. Physically, financially, emotionally, psychologically. And once you realize that, it's also I think it's also proper for you to realize na maybe there were some things that I failed to do, or maybe I didn't have the correct approach in my studies or in my preparation. That's why I didn't get the result that I wanted. If there's one thing that I want you guys to realize is that parang you have to accept that. Sure, madaling sabihin na baka minalas ka lang or baka hindi mo pa talaga time. Madaling sabihin yon. Pero I think the proper approach is to realize na let's control what we can. Uso yung stoicism ngayon. So let's try to adopt that mindset na control what we can. And as for the external factors, let them happen. Diba? Mangyari at mangyari. Yung mga bagay na yan, like mga sakuna, yung mga kamalasan. Pero yung how we think about life, how we think about the challenges that we face, that we can control. Now, let's go to yung mga things that you can do now that you've received the grades, now that you've had enough time to grieve, you've had enough time to recover. What are the things that you can do to rebuild yourself? There are 2 things that I recommend. First is ask the people you know that passed the bar how they studied during their bar review preparation. I know it's a common occurrence among us to ask about yung mga routine, yung mga libro, or kung mga nakailang readings na while we are actually preparing for the bar, while we are in the midst of the bar review season. And in my opinion, the best time to ask how people studied is after they pass the bar, not before they pass the bar, di ba? Kasi kaya nga sila pumasa kasi maaring may magamit method nila or approach nila that you can use for you to be successful this time around, okay? So that's number 1. So in my case, after my first take, yung wife ko naman yung nag-take ng 2014 bar exams, and ito yung may 18% passing rate, no? And what I saw from her review was that, okay, 2 things stood out. Number 1, she didn't buy new materials. She didn't buy new books. But she used the books that she used during her law school years. And she also used the notes that she made during her law school years, no? Hindi na siya gumamit ng mga bagong materials. And number 2, she had a set routine. She studied from morning till night. Yon, ang pahinga lang niya Sunday. And the thing with having a routine is that it prepares your mind, it prepares your body for the bar exams. Kasi the bar exams, again, alam niyo na to, no? Na ito yung isa sa mga parang pinaka-challenging, if not the most challenging ordeal that you will face in life. So, when having a daily routine, you are priming yourself for the ordeal that is to come. Alright? So, that's tip number 1. Now, tip number 2, pick the books that you used during the bar review and read them slowly. Try to get back into the scheme of things slowly and try to make a daily habit of reading. It may be 10 pages, it may be 50 pages, but try to make a daily habit of reading one subject per day. As you are slowly recovering from the heartbreak, as you are slowly getting back on your feet, masanay ka na ulit dun sa pagbabasa. Set a target of 10 pages, 10 to 50 pages per day. And then, after reaching that target, try to think about what you read. And if you are able to explain to yourself what you read, if merong kang information na na-retain, and you're able to explain that to your family or to your friends, and they're able to understand that, then it means you understood what you read. So, 2 tips, again, just to recap, ask those who passed the bar what they did, and then try to see what you can incorporate in your review. And number 2 is make a daily habit of reading. Sa ngayon, kahit yung ano muna, yung light reading lang, basta ang importante doon na may naalala kayo at naintindihan nyo. And the best way to know if may naalala kayo at kung naintindihan nyo yung binasa nyo is if you're able to explain what you read to the people around you. Alright? So, yan na muna for today's episode.